a couple of things that I don't like about dating in 2025. Communication. Just tell me. Just tell me. You don't have to ghost me. You don't have to make up something. Just tell me. You're not interested. It's fine. I'm a lover girl though, and I catch feelings. And so if we've been talking for like 2 or 3 weeks and we're supposed to go out, I'm going to make you cookies. 'Cause I'm dumb. Okay. Now that we have that established, this is the 7th date in a row that's canceled on me. I wasted a perfectly good hair mask. I cleaned my house and I shaved every inch of my body and did my hair and did my makeup and got ready for nothing. Okay. Thanks. For nothing.
Sorry. The voice.
So if the man is not interested, he's supposed to just talk to you, don't ghost you. Not like women invented ghosting and are the masters of ghosting. So you obviously don't like when a man fights fire with fire. Cool, got that, queen. Totally understandable. But then you said that this is the 7th date that you've been ghosted on? Listen, queen, once is an incident, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. 7? That's like a parade of red flags right there. I have to say, all these men are finding something about you that they're saying, abort mission. I mean, first of all, you're offering cookies twice. You make cookies for them, and then you shave your cookie. I'm sorry, you shave all the hairs on your body. Cool, got it. The only reason a woman will do that is, I don't know, because they're going to get a bikini wax inspection, I guess. Either way, queen, if it's not physically you, which I'm just going to try to be the most generous gorilla possible, we can say that there's a tad bit physically, maybe it's you. But let's say it's not physically you. Then there's something going on in that noggin of yours that is like Maverick telling Goose, hit the eject button. Just an observation from your friendly neighborhood gorilla. Not to mention that, wouldn't you think that it's quite possible that the men who actually see your TikToks see that you put your business out there, which by proxy means that you're going to put their business out there, out on blast on the internet, would also, I don't know, make them think twice before wanting to go out with you? Make them think, hey, I'm not down with that. Oh, ignore this gorilla. What the hell am I saying? You go out there and slay, queen. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
So I've been single for an entire year, which is crazy because like before I had my daughter, I feel like I was always in and out of relationships, always talking to somebody, always texting somebody, and like always waiting for those good morning or good night texts. But now that I've been single for a year and I'm not waiting for any of those things, or like checking my phone first thing to see if so-and-so texted me good morning, or if so-and-so texted me to say good night, like whatever the case may be, it's literally such a freeing feeling. Like, I tell myself good morning. I tell myself good night. And just like not waiting for that validation from somebody else is such a big freaking thing. It's honestly like so crazy. But on the flip side of that, I feel like it's going to take so much for me to be in a relationship now, because I've gotten so comfortable with being my own peace and like being my own happiness and everything like that, that somebody's really going to have to step into some big shoes there.
Yeah! What are you on?
Alright, ladies, this gorilla's gonna do his public service announcement for the day. And I mean it. Don't do drugs. Especially the most addictive, most heartbreaking drug of all that women can do. Copium. Because this queen right here is going on a total copium OD rant. I mean, not just that she thinks she looks like a 10 and she's a single mom, but she actually says that a guy who wants to be with her has got some big shoes to fill. I mean, she's not talking about her own shoes, which I'm pretty sure are not petite size. These imaginary shoes that she thinks that a guy has to fill, no, queen. Guys don't have to fill that. What you're trying to say is that you're trying to thirst trap the most desperate blue pill beta simp out there to make him think he needs to fill these shoes. I mean, what the hell is this woman thinking? That they're like a bunch of Akash Singhs out there? No! Although simps may be abundant, rich simps are limited. Why don't you reel this back, sister? Why don't you figure it out? Why don't you just sit down and analyze and think, hey, maybe it's possible that you being a single mom who's definitely over her weight limit doesn't have the highest SMV, the highest sexual market value. Maybe you should just reel back and say, hey, you know what? I would be lucky if an average guy talks to me. Maybe a single dad. We have something in common there. We can work it out. I mean, the man who wants to be with you either has to be that desperate or have one hell of a level of mental fortitude to put up with all that crap. Oh well. Moving on.
Okay, this is probably the craziest thing I have ever done in my life.
I'm really being vulnerable right now. And I'm like messing with my hair. I'm breaking out. Okay, ignore that. I'm like getting a rash because I'm nervous. Okay. I am in the Des Moines area, and I have found myself in a situation of being without a job and without a home and with 3 young children. There's dust from my Kleenex. I've been crying. I have 3 young children, ages 4, 2, and 1. We are currently staying with some friends from church, and I am super blessed and fortunate. God has been so good to us. So good to us. But I need to find stability for my family, for my kids, and for myself. We need our own place. And I know that's not just going to get handed to me, so I've been looking for jobs. I have been working my A off since I was 14 years old. I'm 25 now. I just quit my full-time job about a year and a half ago. I was running a multi-location coffee shop, general manager, doing everything that you can think of. And I gave that up to stay at home with my kids. And now I find myself homeless. And I'm applying everywhere. But I just need somebody to give me a shot. I don't know what to do at this point. So I'm making a TikTok posting saying, hi, hire me. At this point, I'll do anything, but not anything. But I am very good in customer service. Anything that has to do with customer service. I'm a really hard worker. Really hard worker. I'm a very hard worker. Very personal. I love connecting with people. Very detail oriented. Very good under pressure. Very good in fast environments. I need somebody to give me a break. Or literally just somebody give me something and I will run with it. Give me a chance. I'm applying everywhere. So if you guys know of anything in the Des Moines area, let me know. I do need somewhat flexibility because I am a mom of 3 young children, ages 4, 2, and 1. I have my hands full, but like I said, I'm a hard worker. I'm reliable. I'm ready to make a life for me and my kids. A reliable, stable, healthy life. So yeah, thanks for listening if you listened. And thanks for helping if you end up helping. This probably won't even get any views. I feel like I'm going cray-cray. Whatever. Okay. Happy Friday. Bye.
You're still a failure!
Oh, don't you worry your pretty little head off, Queen. This gorilla's gonna make sure that your video gets plenty of views. Here I am, continuing my public service announcements. Hey, check this out. Single mom of 3 at 25 says that she'll do anything. Well, not anything, because although she needs a job, she still needs flexibility. So in other words, if you hire her, her problems are going to become your problems. Okay, listen, sister. This girl is not slamming you for this. This girl is starting off giving you plenty of credit because you are looking for a job to take care of your kids. That is admirable. There are too many single moms out there that don't get a job and live scraping by on the child support and alimony they get from their ex-husbands because the awesome family court laws allow these queens to milk that for every freaking penny they can get. So please know that this girl starts off by applauding you. But then, at the same time, I can't just say, okay, this is the system screwing you over. No. We have to observe a few things. Okay, first of all, let me ask a key question here. Where's the baby daddy in all this? Well, assuming there's only one baby daddy, because at 3 kids, there could be up to 3 baby daddies, which makes the question even more valid. Where is he/they at? Why aren't they taking care of the kids? Why aren't you going to them first? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I'll be honest with you. Out of the thousands upon thousands of videos I've seen of queens in your position, when you try to do a little pity party on your videos, the first thing you'll mention is how the baby daddy isn't there, how he's opted out and he's left his kids to suffer. But usually, when the baby daddy isn't mentioned at any time, that usually means that the baby daddy is actually giving the mother money and he's actually doing his part, whatever he could do. It's just not enough for her to live off of or cover all the expenses, but he is actually trying to help out. So again, Why don't you go back and make it work with the baby daddy or one of the baby daddies? My next question, you said that you were a manager at some coffee shops and you gave that a year and a half ago to become a full-time mom? Okay, that literally melds in with my previous point. The only way you were going to give up a managerial position to become a full-time job is because you had a man who was taking care of you or some kind of support system. So what happened to the support system? What happened to the guy? How did it fall apart? Another thing, when you said that you do anything but then you pull it back, well, sorry, you got to be clear. When you do anything, that doesn't just apply to your future freaking employer. Because if he's going to hire you, he's going to be like, okay, you better have your babysitting schedule straight. Because if you're desperately looking for a job, you can't be picky. You take what they can give you. That means second shift, third shift, whatever, odd hours. Another thing is, when you put a video on TikTok and you said you do anything and you're looking for help, I'm sorry, sister, I gotta call it how it is. There is a percentage of this that was intended to go to a possible sugar daddy out there. I don't care how proud you are. I don't care how many times a woman can say, no, that's not it. You're totally reading it wrong. When your kids are in a tight spot and you're tight for money, the thought of being with a man who's 5, 7, 10, 15 years older than you, with the idea that if you take care of him, he'll take care of you and your kids, that's not a harsh or an alien kind of concept. That's actually very common among women. Just something to think about there, Queen, while I spread your message. Moving on.
So, I think I just realized I'm crazy or mental or something, because tell me how a man doesn't want a woman that's got her together, owns her own, has a full-time job and is responsible, takes care of her kids, guess what, got custody, you know, that was never a thing, but like, and keeps a clean house, comes home from working all day, cleans the house, and cooks a 5-course meal with salmon Wellington and sweet potato dumplings, roasted broccoli, and a cinnamon roll apple pie. I know how to cook. I got everything else. I hate all the check marks. So I must be mental, right? Gotta be crazy. I mean, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Somebody explain that to me. I'm so confused. You're confused, I'm confused. And I'm not the kind of crazy that, you know, goes and slashes your tires kind of crazy. I mean, I've never done that in a long time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the kind of girl that's like, karma will get you. Like, I ain't gonna be that kind of crazy. Unless that's what you want, kind of crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to be crazy. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Am I crazy? Am I not crazy? Like, now I'm questioning that. My life. How the f*** am I still single?
Oh, wow. How's this Queen still single? I mean, how do men not run up and try to put a ring on her finger and wife her up? Okay, Queen, I understand that you, like many other women, have this incredible ability to not see your red flags, not see the big issue there. Because the point is, when women try to self-evaluate with their own abilities, they don't realize that they're at a disadvantage. What I mean by that is you don't have the proper abilities to self-evaluate. As in, look at yourself as a man would look at you versus how you think they should be looking at you. It's not about what you feel, it's about what is. I know that's very confusing, and to my female viewers out there, I'm going to try to explain to you. And also, if you know a woman out there who's like this, who's just as confused, shoot her this video, specifically this section, and we'll see how I can work my magic here to help out. Okay, Queen, let me point something out to you very quickly. You said all the stuff that you bring to the table. You cook, you clean, you earn your own money, right? But then, in these things that you bring, that you think are positives, you threw in some negatives. You're a single mother and you got custody. So right there, you're telling men, okay, you're gonna have to take care of my baggage, and also, I made sure that the baby daddy doesn't see his kids as much as he would like to see them, or as much as the future guy would like to see them. Another thing, all that ink all over your chest, you think it's cute, you think it's cool. What it really is basically the mural of your traumas are plastered all over you, and men see that very clearly. Also regarding to your skin, it's kind of stretched, as in, several pounds extra on top of your bone structure, i.e. you're overweight. And the things that you're not mentioning, like the baby daddy drama that the new guy is going to have to deal with. Eventually, no matter how much you say, no, he doesn't, yes, he will. You're basically applying for a stepdad. You're making it look like, oh, I want a guy to be with me. No, that's not what you're doing here. What you're doing is putting out, okay, I need a stepdad. I need someone to come in here and help take care of these responsibilities without the authority. Because I'm sorry, a lot of men know that when they get with single moms, there's a better than average chance that they're going to be hit with all the responsibilities, all the bills to pay, but with little to no authority over the kids. You can't talk to my kids that way. How dare you? You're not their dad. I discipline my kids. No, you're not cuckoo queen. You're just blind to what men are seeing. But don't worry. You could always get on a dating app with a guy who is just about to get out of his prison sentence. Because, you know, they're hot. And they'd be the first guys willing to go in there and take on that challenge while they're on parole.
You're goddamn right.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.